What's up, team? How we doing? Chilling? I'm pretty tall. Yeah, very observant. We got someone with good eyesight. You eat a lot of carrots? How tall am I? That's what everyone fucking asks. I just have a piece of advice for everyone. If you see a tall person and you ask them how tall they are, just have something to say after we tell you. Anything. Like, usually what happens, people will be like, oh my God, how tall are you? And I'm like, I'm 6'7". They're like, wow. That's tall. And then like now it's on me to continue the conversation, you know what I mean? And I want to be polite, so I'll be like, how tall are you, sir? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to a wedding. Dude, I haven't walked. This suit's probably been through like 20 weddings, and I haven't washed it once. Don't want anyone to hear that. Shouldn't be saying that. My biggest fear before I go on this trip, my biggest fear, like people are like, oh, what are you scared of, like bears and stuff? Are you scared of like camping in the snow, all that stuff? I'm scared of discovering that I'm not a road trip guy. That's my biggest fear, is like halfway through the road trip, I'm like, I'm not a road trip guy. Why am I doing this? I'm supposed to be going to Shenandoah National Park to camp over. Check the weather. Shenandoah apparently is going to get drenched with rain tonight. If it's raining. If it's raining, I'm not, who am I? I'd rather have warm clothes, I'm not like that much of an outdoorsman. I'm an outdoorsman to the extent that it can be posted on Instagram for the enjoyment of everyone else. So I've been driving for like 3 hours, 15 minutes so far, and I quickly found I'm just a road trip guy. 3 hours and 15 minutes, it's just, I'm a road trip guy. I destroyed the Merritt Parkway. George Washington Bridge, just eviscerated it. I'm on the New Jersey Turnpike, and now people they know my name. They're looking at me and they're like, whoa, that's Tobin Miller on the road. We better watch out. This guy eviscerates miles on highways. The odometer reading says 20,000 miles on the car right now. I think by the time the road trip's ended, it's going to be up to 100,000 easy. Shenandoah National Park, day one. Haven't gotten to the campsite. I've been driving for about 8-9 hours now, and easy. It's the easiest thing in the world. So there's other people coming, so I'm gonna get the hell out of here. See ya. Don't want to look like a weirdo. Shenandoah National Park, just got in. I think I'm the only person under 70 here, which is nice. Everyone's looking at me like I'm crazy. There's a deer. There's a deer just right in the campsite. What's up, deer? That's what you don't get in New York. It's just deers. All right, night one finished. I just woke up. 6 a.m. in Shenandoah National Park. It was literally pouring rain and thundering the entire night. Leaks in the tent. I was I don't know if I'm a road trip guy anymore. That was the scare. I was like, I'm not gonna sleep. I might as well just drive to Chattanooga on an hour's nap. It was like 11 o'clock. All of a sudden, some little comes down, and I'm like, oh, it's just a little drizzle, you know, and slowly. It's insane. Anyways, guys, on to Chattanooga, I guess. I need to turn around. The shows in Chattanooga were fun. The first night, I had 2 spots. I had a spot, an open mic. I don't know if you could even call it a spot, but it was an open mic at this comedy club, the Comedy Catch. And I just did tight material. I was like, this is my first stop of the road trip. I'm not going to be going to an open mic at a comedy club and just futzing around on little ideas, even though I probably should have. That would have been a boss move, but...
He looks like a fat version of a bigger celebrity. I'd rather just be called jelly rolls at this point, honestly. Hurts my feelings. It does. I am married. Any married people here this evening? Yeah, a few people. Yeah, you guys are married? How long have you been married? What? Oh shit! You give me up for these people. So you're only married like 3 days?
I used to be like a really bad kisser. I used to be like one of the worst kissers, and I used to kiss with my eyes open. It's just how I was brought up, you know? It's how we do it in the Miller family household. If you want to see true fear, kiss someone with your eyes open. True fear. I was kissing this girl, I had my eyes open, and she had them shut. And she took a peek to reveal I was staring directly into her soul. And she like quickly closed them back, but tighter than before. She's like, oh God, this guy's a psycho. And I did pretty well. And the comedy club owner or booker came up to me after my set and was like, hey, how long are you in town for? And I just told them one more day, and they said, all right, come back tomorrow, we'll give you a guest spot on the pro show. And I was like, all right, cool. Then I did this show at the Common House. That was the second spot. And Common House is like a social club. It's like a gentleman's club, but kind of, you know, that type of thing. And I did okay. You know, I was starting to bomb a little bit. Like some of my jokes weren't really working, so I ended up riffing on the smell of the venue, and it like did okay. Boom, I like that move. Guy's getting texts. iWatch guy. Or he was calling in for the reliever. I don't know. Maybe he's sticking my act. I'm gonna start doing that. If someone's bombing on stage, that'd be a good move. Only baseball fan ever will be like, what the fuck is that guy doing? Just tapping his arm. Yeah, sending the lefty. Sending the guy that speaks backwards. Maybe that'll work. That was just for me and him. We're gonna have a drink after. It's gonna be good. We're gonna speak in gibberish. Do you guys not get it? And then last night I had 2 spots. You know, the show at the comedy club, the guest spot, and I did pretty well for the room. Watching all the other acts, there wasn't much laughter going. It was a bunch of like 40 to 50, you know, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds. I went up there, just did 10 minutes, kind of tight material, but also old people. Like I talk about baseball. Like that was one of my, I'm not talking about dating apps with that crowd. It's baseball season right now. Pretty good. I feel like that's like, you could say that at any time of the year and you'd probably be correct. I feel like it's always baseball season. I do this thing, I only go to kids games. I know that sounds creepy, but let me explain. Kids games are just way more fun and entertaining than professional games. Like if you go to a professional baseball game and there's a ground ball, it's an out. If you go to a kids game and there's a ground ball, it could be anything. A ground ball at a kids game quickly turns into a home run. You don't know what's gonna happen. I don't go to T-ball games though, it's too good. T-ball games are too good. It's like crack. Like you don't even need to watch the kids play the game at a T-ball game. You watch the parents. You watch a grown man witness his son miss a stationary ball. That's entertaining. It's like, damn it, there goes the scholarship. Paying for college. Damn it. I feel like everyone thinks that like being tall is this like great, amazing thing. They're like, oh, it's sweet how tall you are, right? But there are bad parts to being tall. Like I think the worst part about being tall is that when I go to kiss a girl, they just have way too much time to decide. You know, they have so much time. They have so much time on my way down to kissing them, they could call a friend. They could call a friend and be like, yeah, he's gonna be down here in 5 minutes. What do I do? Then we had an open mic at this place called JJ's, which was just a dirty, ratty Chattanooga bar. There was like weird, it was like a bunch of torsos on the wall. There were dolls on the wall. It was just like a weird atmosphere. And I was like, I ain't doing material here. I'm riffing, I'm doing loose, and I'm just gonna have fun at this set because, you know, I'm done with Chattanooga. Probably I'll never go back.
Remember,
I feel like a
the
loser.
comedians on stage are doing their best to entertain you. So if you got some comments or want to have conversations, you know, we can take it right outside like the Old West. I'm just kidding. I don't know what that was. Our next guest definitely loves bread, and he's from all the way from New York.
Oh,
yeah, it's Tobin Miller!
Oh, yeah! Yes, rocking! Yeah, rocking. Thank you, yeah. Yeah, don't say anything during my set. I want silence from everyone. Don't laugh. Don't do, everyone shut the fuck up! I'm doing comedy, I don't want to hear anything. Turn off the fridge. I want everything silent. Turn off the lights. Everyone leave. Get the fuck out of here.
Just like sex, man.
Oh boy. No, I like the decorations. Is this a Satan star or a regular star? I was trying to figure, is it a Satan star?
Yeah.
It's a Satan star.
No.
Is it?
It's fine.
It looks a little Satanish. A little bit. I don't know. Maybe, yeah. Did you have to like get a warlock to install this, or is like some regular construction guy like, here, is this where the Satan star goes?
We're online only, so we do not offer a discount because it's online only for the tickets. But as far as the tickets go, since it's online only, there's no discount.
So you gotta get tickets online?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
How's it going, sir?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Got an online ticket.
Yeah.
I can get you scanned in right here.
Are they gonna leap? I mean, I'll stand here all day to watch them leap. How do you not leap? What's the occasion for the lights?
It's our Christmas event, the Enchanted Garden of Lights, starting November 19th. We let people in after dark and they get to walk through it.
Oh, nice.
We have 1 million and counting on our lights. We stopped counting after 1 million.
You have 1 million light bulbs.
And more. It's like once it hit that last zero.
Who counted to 1 million?
I wasn't here that year, but they definitely did.
All right.
I think it was one of the other girls in a red shirt.
I'll come back and audit it. I'll make sure that there's 1 million.
Sounds good.
All right, have a good one. What's up, team? Did a little detour last night. I got to Cathedral Caverns, which was what I planned and intended on staying. I did the tour.
26 feet wide and 25 feet tall from the top of that stone wall right there. It is also completely natural. We did not touch the opening of this cave at all. We know that Native Americans used to live in the mouth of this cave, because we found things like arrowheads, spear points, pieces of pottery, and old pieces of clothing. Right over here on this wall, we even found an 8-inch spear point, and after studying it for a while, we found it.
I go to the campgrounds, and the campgrounds were just sketchy. There was like there weren't any campgrounds. It was under renovation, it was rocks. There was like 2 other people camping there, and they did not look friendly. So what I did was I just drove 3.5 additional hours last night to try to get to Texas quicker, to get to Austin quicker. And so I stopped in Meridian, Mississippi. This is Meridian, Mississippi. I've been trying to come here for a long time, and I'm glad I finally did. It's, it definitely has lived up to expectations. Just as nice and pleasant as I thought it was going to be when I first discovered about Meridian, Mississippi.
I think this song is called Gilding the Lily. Sing it if you know it.
Just gotta jump in.
All right.
Well, not too bad, right?
That was good advice. I'll tell you what, I'm not a diving board guy, never have been a diving board guy. I got the yips as I was diving off that thing. I was scared. I felt like everyone was watching me. I was like, I'm gonna look like a loser diving off this diving board. But then I was like, you know what? You need to face your fears sometimes. You just go off the diving board, you know? And I was gonna dive, but I don't really know how to. So I just had to do a little cannonball.
Well, I tried to include you guys and it's not working, so that's fine. It's more than okay. It's comedy night. Make a lot of noise for your first comic. Give it up for Tobin Miller, everybody!
Yes, rockin'. What's up, team? How we doing? Chilling? Nice. I'm pretty tall. Something about me. How tall? Nice. Haven't heard that question before. I actually have a piece of advice for everyone. You know, if you run into a tall guy and you ask them how tall they are, just have something to say after we tell you. Anything. Mostly what happens is people are like, how tall are you? And I'm like, I'm 6'7", and like, wow, that's tall. And then I'm like, I feel like an asshole because I have to like keep the conversation going. It's on me, and I don't want to be rude, so I'm like, how tall are you, sir?
Our next comedian is a New Yorker all the way in from the island of Manhattan. Please give it up for the very funny and talented Mr. Tobin Miller.
Yes.
Lights is blinding, girls need blinding.
What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Good? Nice. They built this stage just for me. They're like, oh, Tobin's coming? We'll do this. We'll put a tarp over and we'll be great.
Give it up for Tobin Miller, everybody! AKA Watergun Kelly. Hey-yo! There we go.
All right, we're here at Hamilton Pool. We're about to go do a hike. It looks really sick, but the issue is that they told me that there's no swimming because of falling rocks. So we'll see if there's like a lifeguard down there. If not, probably gonna get in. Sharks in the water. You guys want me to take a picture of both of you?
Yeah, maybe after.
Cool.
Oh, that's really nice. Thank
Yeah, of course. Let me know if any of those are good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you got it. All right, so I'm here at Lake Travis Hippie Hollow, which apparently is a clothing optional park. So I will not be taking you with me. I think I'm going to go nude. I've never done it before, and I don't know anyone here, so it's a perfect time to experience the nude. Today I was like exploring Austin, and I went to Hippie Hollow. Have you guys heard of that place? It's a nude beach. I went there and I was like, oh, it's gonna be sweet. It was like 7 dudes, all naked. And we're all looking around, we're all like, where the fuck are they? We're all like, it was weird. Tried to see some naked females, just me and 6 dudes. We started talking. We were talking for a little bit. We're like, where are they? And we're like, I don't know. Usually they're not here. They go to the other nude beach. Is there like another nude beach where like the cool people go? I also was like the youngest person by 20 years. It was a bunch of like 50-year-old dudes. They were looking at me. They're like, this guy at least, you know, has tight skin to look at. That's nice. When I was in middle school, I was the best at grinding. I was like the best I was top-notch grinder in middle school. Like girls would line up at the middle school dances to grind with me. I was really good, solid. And I think I know why. I think I know, because like these 11-year-olds, they didn't know how to properly grind at that age. They're all horny and stuff, and they would go really quickly, like try to get. I was only 11-year-old and knew they had to do nice sensual grinding. You gotta go nice and slow. I was only 11-year-old that knew that you had to just go nice and slow. Are you worth it? Let me work it. Just hang down to the end. I was only 11-year-old. But now I suck at grinding. Like, I'm one of the worst grinders in the world. Because there's only one rule for grinding, right? There's one, it's that the crotch lines up with the ass. That's the only rule. I look like a psychopath. I gotta get down to like a crab pose to grind. I'm like, oh, this is fun, guys, huh? This is sweet. So yeah, I just finished a bunch of shows in Austin. It's Friday, October 15. I couldn't get any shows on Friday and Saturday in Austin, so I decided I'm gonna go to Houston for the weekend. Got a bunch of shows in the secret group. I've heard awesome things. I'm really pumped. So I'm on my way to Houston. Let's go get it. I recently broke up with my girlfriend like 2 months ago. I broke up, it's fine, it is what it is. If you're with someone, you know, either stay with them or do whatever's in your heart. No. I'd say like 3 days after I broke up with her, one of my buddies came up to me. He's like, "You're gonna download the dating apps, right?" And I was like, "No, I'm not gonna download the dating apps. It's 3 days, it's fresh, you know? And also, I don't need the dating apps. I'm not a fucking loser. I have confidence. I have the confidence to go up to a girl in the wild that I find attractive. I'll go up to her and I'll say, hey lady. I find you attractive. Let's discuss. I have that confidence. But then like a month ago, I downloaded Tinder. It's pretty good. It's a solid app. I downloaded it and I was swiping for like 20 minutes. And then after 20 minutes, a screen popped up and it's like, "Tobin, you've had enough. You're out of swipes. But for $15, you can have unlimited swipes." And I'm like, "Tinder, I don't know if you know this about me, but I can approach women in the wild. I don't need this, you know?" And then 30 minutes went by and I'm like, "What's $15? What's $15 to find these people?" So I got it, and I like overdosed on swipe. I swiped too much. It was fucked up. I swiped so much. I started seeing women in public that I had already swiped on. That's how bad it was. Like every time I walk into a bar, I'm like, "Nice to see everyone again. I believe we've met." And then I got down like a darker rabbit hole. I saw there's an icon in Tinder at the bottom. And it says, "See who likes you." It's like, what the fuck were we doing before Tinder? That's what I want to see. So I clicked on that button to see who likes me, and it was a bunch of grayed out faces, and it said for $30, you could see who likes you. And I'm like, Tinder, I already got unlimited swipes. I'll find them eventually. You know? But then like 2 days went by, I have no matches. I'm like, what's $30 to locate these chicks? I spent so much money on Tinder. I spent so much money, my bank called me. Bank of America called me up. They're like, "We have a charge from Tinder LLC for $3,000. Is that, you know, I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a platinum member now. It's great. I have access to every girl's tax returns in the country. It's perfect." decided to stay in Tucson, Arizona tonight. Just finished an open mic. No one signed up first. These idiots. They all went like 2 through 13 was full, and no one wanted to sign up for number 1. What's up, team? How we doing? Sweet, cool. That's cool. That's what I expected. Nice. I came all the way from Big Bend, Texas today. That's why I'm dressed like a fucking loser. That's why I got my Crocs and bathing suit on. I didn't know like there's bears in Big Bend. That's what I discovered. I didn't know like you know that when a bear approaches you, you're supposed to like get as big as you can and stand it. That's what you're supposed to do. Apparently, they didn't know. That wasn't common knowledge until 1806. Before 1806, these idiots were running away from bears. I feel like what happens is that the bear approaches 2 humans, 1 human sprints away, and then one just goes like this, and the bear goes after the one that's running. It's like, I'll get this other idiot later. This guy's an idiot and not running away. Cool bear stuff. Team, we finally made it. Pacific Ocean, baby. Finally made it to the Pacific. Is it cold? Dude, it's warm. I don't know why all these people have wetsuits on. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Have a lesson today?
I do, yeah.
What's the name of the reservation?
Carmelo, I think. What's up, dude? How are you?
You ever surfed before?
Never did.
Okay. How tall are you?
6'7". You got what? Am I going no? Should I go no wetsuit?
No, you want a wetsuit.
All right.
We got the 12-foot board for you.
All right, perfect. What are the odds I get up? 0?
I got a big board for you, so you're gonna get it.
If I'm with Carmelo, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, actually, really bad.
All right, sweet. currently in San Diego. I got a show tonight at Mavericks. Not to be mistaken with the famous surf spot. This is Mavericks Beach Club. I met a girl last night who kind of knew what the, like I meet these people. I'm like, yeah, I'm at Mavericks tomorrow night. They're like, doing comedy? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, okay. I'm like, oh, so that's how it's gonna be. That's what this Mavericks Beach Club is gonna be. It's gonna be a lot of people there to booze, and they're not gonna know that there's a comedy show going on, and I'm gonna try to eviscerate them. I'm gonna try to literally incinerate them with my comedy. I'm on this like cross-country road trip right now. I'm coming from New York, and I'm doing spots like on the way. And I was at the beach today, and I was talking to this girl. You know, we were kind of hitting it off a little bit, and she's like, "Oh, where are you gonna be at the Comedy Store tonight?" I was like, "No, I'm gonna be at Mavericks at 8." And she's like, "Oh, okay." And then she like just left. I was like, "What, Mavericks?" It's like Mavericks seems cool.
But I saw some weird shit in San Diego. I went to a bar last night where you guys were racing goldfish. Like I went to a place to get dinner, and I was like, "What do you do?" Like I'm from Town. What do I do tonight? He's like, "Down the street they're racing goldfish." I was like, "Say no more. I'll be seeing those goldfish race." And I was talking to this guy. I met this guy at a bar, and he was like telling me, he's like, "These guys don't even know how to fucking race goldfish properly." He's like, they shouldn't be running the straws like that. And I'm like, I'm talking to the Goldfish Oracle right here. And I was like, I got really pumped. I was like, this guy's the Goldfish Oracle. And I was like, how many times have you won the goldfish racing tournament? He's like, well, I've gone pretty far. I've never won. And I was like, oh, you fucking don't know shit. He's like all these other people.
Right. Our first comedian tonight is very funny. He's actually here from a little place you might know called New York City, in the state of New York. His name is
Tobin Miller. You gotta let him sweat it out, you know. I'm not gonna.
His name is Tobin Miller, and he is gonna make you laugh for 12 minutes straight, or your money back. It's a free show. It's a pretty empty threat. Please keep it going for the very funny Tobin Miller. The stage can support too.
Guys, give it up for
Alex.
I think the worst part about being this tall is that when I go to kiss a girl, they burn. You don't kiss girls. Oh, I got burned there, boys. What's your name? Now you gotta say it, dude. You can't fucking back out now. What's your name? Messa? Ah, everyone say hi to Luke. Welcome to the show, Luke. Is your girlfriend Vanessa? Is that what her name is? Huh? Oh, you made it up. That was smooth. You're on a first date? And you're doing that? Oh my God. Can you imagine being on a first date and you're heckling the comedian? You're just like, this'll impress her. You don't kiss girls? And he's like giggling to himself. He's like, oh, I fucking got that guy. Boom, roasted. And she's like, God damn it. Was that in your Hinge profile? Really good at roasting comedians. One thing you should know about me, the prompt on Hinge, I dominate comedians. Before I leave, I want to talk about like San Diego a little bit. I traveled all the way from New York. I drove all the way here. I'm doing like this cross-country road trip, and didn't make out with one person on the way. And you guys, like, I don't know if people tell you, but like San Diego has the most attractive people in the world. I saw all these like hot girls. I was like, these are the hottest women I've ever seen in my life. And then I saw like a girl that like wasn't that attractive, and she had a Vermont hoodie on, and I was like, that's why. She's from Vermont, and she's not from here.
What's up, team? This is my last day in LA. I've been hitting the beach almost every day. The beach has really been a lifesaver, both in San Diego and LA. There's just something soothing about it. There's something meditative. You just kind of look out, and I don't know. My brain has just been mush the past like week, where I just don't even think. It's kind of this weird feeling on the road where you don't really have, you have a lot of stuff to do, but you have nothing to do. Not worrying about anything. Like, I got a show tonight, not worried about it at all. Who cares?
You guys calling me off. All right, should I get off? I'll get off. Keep going? All right, I got 45 minutes left. I'm taking my special tonight. Netflix is here.
So I'm signing off. Vegas tomorrow. Both Fish concerts I've seen were amazing, and hopefully I get to see 4 more amazing ones. All right. Two-lane highway, 45 mile per hour speed limit, lots of turns. So it'll go from like literally standstill traffic where you're just inching along, and then all of a sudden it opens up and people are blasting about, literally 100 miles per hour. There was this guy riding me. I was in the left-hand lane, and it's kind of like back-to-back traffic. Everyone's going 20 miles per hour. This guy was riding me, curves into the right lane, passes me, and I'm like, what do you do? Like, what are you doing? I'll see you later. You're not getting anywhere. We're all going 20, you're gonna go 22 miles per hour for about 500 feet. That's what you're trying to get at? Good luck. Good luck. But I'm just a road trip guy. I'm in good spirits. Vegas! Vegas! Hey, so I'm currently in Vegas at the Luxor Hotel. I tested positive for COVID, and yeah, it sucks. And I'm calling it for the road trip. I'm not going to do Moab. I'm not going to do Denver. I'm driving home. I'm calling it quits. The road got the best of me. All right?